How do I use architect AI solutions that integrate with existing systems and scale effectively?
Wow. Okay. Let me break that one down into two parts. I heard about the bigger picture and I heard about
Yeah,
architecting effectively integrating with other systems. I do see this a lot actually from technical experts, is that they focus on the execution of the technical thing because the technical thing is new, right? So
yeah,
think of, Gen A, large language models or compound AI systems or whatever. They lose track of what they're trying to do it for. Where's this trying to go? Um, and I think this comes back to some of the other comments that other people have made around the ethics and that's kind of things. You really have to have a clear view on North Star. And I'm finding that a lot with a lot of chatbot systems at the moment. It's okay. What's the purpose and how are we trying to
yeah.
control this? So I think it's good to keep going back to that North Star and using classic design thinking techniques. And, there are various other techniques. I use things like the golden circle, which is the why, how, what, as a way of maintaining North Star and then
Okay.
constantly relating technical development back to that. So that's just some practical techniques for doing it. But once you're in the technical zone, once you're training and, you're doing inference and all the rest of it, you can get lost pretty quickly. The other piece, and I think this is the most exciting area of AI right now, I don't think it's large language models, is these thing called compound AI systems. And, building on some of the topics mentioned previously around quality of data and those other things, really being able to drive some of these use cases require systems integration, right? So I'll give you a really simple one. Okay, we're in 2026 in 6 weeks time or whatever it is. I still can't search my emails for of 10 years worth of emails, right? So we can use large language models, but I can't effectively look at, build a model on my email base easily. And the reason is because we have different systems that haven't necessarily exposed my email training data to a language model, so we'd be able to do that. Or if you're in a company, it might be the finance data, or it might be the employee data, or heaven forbid, in the healthcare situation, patient data, which requires all different things. So more and more, I'm seeing a situation which is almost like old-fashioned software development, where the quality and rigor of the API and the integration technology is critical to being able to move data around to train and deploy effective AI systems. Because and that is a key element of going from pilot to production. I'm describing 2025 as the year that the world started piloting AI. It's not the year that the world is getting value from AI. Okay?
Yes.
So there is a lot to do on data infrastructure. There's a lot to do on policy and guidance and frameworks. And there's a lot to do with systems integration, all less attractive stuff, but all critical to make these systems work. And there is no fear of robots taking over the world, AGI, losing our jobs, anything else until we tackle all of that hard stuff. And we're eons away from tackling that hard stuff. So I think there's two parts. One is maintaining the North Star, some techniques for looking and maintaining that when you're going through it. And the other part is architecting good systems requires integrations into other technologies and data sets.